It was in year 2000, about 2 decades back. I had to get my medicals done for the green card application in the US, which is for the permanent residency, as some of you might know. And the medical results were out, and the outcome was quite devastating on me emotionally. It was quite hard on me. They announced that I was diabetic and also was hypertensive with a high blood pressure. I was only 38 years then, had a family to support, and this was something emotionally very, very disturbing to me at the time. Since then, I became kind of overly conscious, overly cautious about health and lifestyle in general. So, the last 2 decades I had been continuously working on something or the other to improve on my health. In this video, I will share my experience in the last 2 decades on an important question that came up to me very often is, which one of these four is more important? All of them are important for a healthy lifestyle, but within the four of them, would it be the grains, assuming that these are organic and wholesome? Would it be vegetables, even assuming they are organic? Would it be fruits, even assuming they are organic? Or would it be nuts and dry fruits? That is what we will discuss in this video, and I will share my thoughts. So, initially, because the staple food was always grains, I had focused on grains quite a bit. Good rice, which is less polished, and I had for some time Uncle Ben rice as well in the US, which was a parboiled rice. We moved up to organic lentils whenever it is possible. And I had changed my diet habits to include in the dinner more of flatbread, rotis as we would call here. Then have more of curries, less of the grains for the dinner at least. I had more of protein food in the way of lentils. As expected, the results were good. My glucose levels were getting lower. It was not to a point that I could skip medicine, but then it was improving. I started having these soups, salads, vegetable salads, and this change, which consisted of improvements in the grains, some addition of vegetables, had continued for several years. One observation that I have on grains, based on these 2 decades, is that they are quite inefficient in terms of their digestion. When I say inefficient, I don't know if you are aware, there is a large amount of energy which is consumed to digest the food that you have eaten. Most of the grains can be eaten only when they are cooked. And if you are cooking them, it takes a lot of effort for the body to digest them. You could compare it yourself. Eat a cooked food, similar quantity, eat fruits, you will notice the distinction very easily. Grains consume a lot of energy to be able to give us the energy later on. So, it's very inefficient way of digestion. Second part, which is actually a bigger issue, is that we make all kinds of recipes and interesting foods, dishes in grains. What this ends up with is, we actually end up consuming a lot more than necessary, making many people overweight, obese, or other kinds of issues. The high consumption of grains is automatic because the food is delicious. This is what we have been brought up to being since childhood, and therefore we end up eating more. Per ounce or per gram of grain, it may not be having so many energy calories as it could be on fats, for example. But because your consumption is high, therefore you end up eating more, and there is a surplus energy which we do not really require for the kind of lifestyle that we lead nowadays. We moved up into brown rice after we came back to India and added several more of improvements in the grains. I'll not bore you with the details. Then when I moved into the raw food diet about 3 years back, initially for about 1 month, no, it was actually more than 1 month, I think it was for about 3 months period, I was tracking my food, and I tried to have as much original natural food as was available in the nature and as people would have eaten when this species called human beings came into existence. I consumed a lot of vegetables, some fruits, some nuts and dry fruits. What I have noticed is that when it comes to vegetables, the energy content is less, so you need to eat large quantities and more frequently. It digests pretty quickly, and it's not satiating. That was the biggest issue for me. Someone who likes eating a lot of vegetables, salads, it might go well with them. The way I look at fruits is, it is a more wholesome food. Fruits have lot of water content. You will not be required to drink a lot of water. Compare that with cooked food in grains, you will be obliged to consume a lot of water. The digestion is very quick. They have a fairly decent amount of energy when compared to vegetables, but I'll touch about that in a moment later. But then if you look at the wholesomeness of the food, it is easily digestible, lot of water, lot of oxygen, lot of minerals, lot of vitamins, immediate glucose, sucrose, fructose to provide you with energy. And the best part, you can eat it just like that as it is, and it is very tasty. One could consume large quantities of fruits to satiate the tummy and the emotion. Now when it comes to nuts and dry fruits, which consumption did go up after I moved into raw food. Initially it was more of vegetables and fruits. As I started making these so-called recipes, what kind of recipes? I could be making recipes which could be having dehydrated foods, or it could be having some energy balls such as these. So when I would make these, many of them would require significant amount of fats, nuts and dry fruits. So I started consuming more of nuts and dry fruits, and over a period of time what I had understood is that these nuts and dry fruits have lot of energy. They take a long time to digest. They are self-contained in the sense that the amount of minerals, vitamins, fats, anything you name it excepting water, they are all high, very high in nuts and dry fruits. If you eat a small quantity of nuts and dry fruits, the day can go on for a long time. Several times I would just have a handful of cashews, and then I don't feel like eating for another 45 minutes or 1 hour at the minimum. So it's quite good. I'm not saying you need to eat a handful of cashews every half an hour or 1 hour. I'm just saying that's how they behave. So it's a long lasting food. So here are my final thoughts, the way I looked at things. Grains are not good at all. You need to cook most of them. They provide low energy on per unit basis, but you end up consuming quite a bit. It's not good at all. Between vegetables and fruits, in some cases the fruits are more richer in the nutrients. In some cases the vegetables are richer in the nutrients. In general, vitamins and minerals are high in both of them. Hydration is decent in both of them. You can digest it easily, each of them. So the distinction when it comes to really speaking a nutrition between fruit and a vegetable is not really high. You could have either of them. But fruits are easier to consume, provide immediate energy. Again, when it comes to the amount of calories or energy provided, that also varies quite a bit depending on one fruit versus one vegetable. In some cases, a vegetable such as potato, technically root, can have quite a bit of energy when compared to a simple fruit as an orange. I looked at the nutritional data broadly between different fruits and different vegetables. I found that it was hard to say which one has more calories, or which one has more minerals, or which one has more antioxidants, which one has more of vitamins. It's hard to say. It varies significantly between vegetable to vegetable and fruit to fruit. But consuming fruits is easier, so I would go with more of fruits and some nuts and dry fruits, because that will provide you a long lasting energy for a long day. So what did I settle in? I had settled in for now about 80% of fruit. Most of the day I am eating fruits, some amount of nuts, about 15 to 20% would be nuts, and occasionally I am having vegetables either by way of juices or salads, anything of that nature. I consume in green smoothies, which is a combination of fruit and vegetable. That's how I consume vegetables. This has been working well, but I really want to test out for some time, experiment on myself. I have a feeling if I consume more of nuts, it is even more healthier. Why do I say this? I looked at a large variety of fruits and vegetables and nuts. The amount of not only calories or energy, but vitamins and minerals is way higher in nuts compared to fruits and vegetables. We are talking about 100 to 1000 times variance in terms of energy between a fruit vegetable versus a dry fruit. And when it comes to vitamins and minerals, we are talking a scale of 10 to 20 times or even 50 times being higher in nuts. So nutritionally, except for water and oxygen not being there, but nutritionally speaking, nuts are the best. There is a custom in India where the saints are offered only dry fruits, because they consume dry fruits in a small quantity and they don't eat anything for the entire day. It's difficult to do that on fruits or vegetables. You can't have one meal and then not eat the entire day, but nuts you can do. So that's what are my conclusions. These are my thoughts. Let me know your opinion. What do you think? What works best for you? Thank you for your time watching this video. I hope it was useful and made some sense. If it did, please click on the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you for your time. Have a good evening or good day, whatever is left for you. Bye bye.